Welcome back. I hope you're enjoying the course so far. Here we are in our second week of the Foundations of Business Strategy. Last week we introduced this idea of strategic analysis and also this idea of competitive markets. We talked about Google and we applied our competitor analysis and our environmental analysis tools from our toolkit. This week we're going to take a deep dive into this idea of industry structure. Last week I discussed the idea of the strategist challenge and the ability to think about opportunities that firms or organizations face in their marketplace. Industry structure is one way to think about the opportunity sets available to a firm or an organization in their markets. We're going to introduce a new tool to our toolkit, a very important one called 5 Forces Analysis. This tool is one that's going to frame the discussion that we have through the lectures, and then we're going to apply it in this case on Red Hook Brewing Company. And in particular, I'm going to ask you to apply a 5 Forces framework analysis at one level to the craft beer segment and at another level to the mass-produced beer segment. Now, a couple quick logistical notes here. As always, the TAs are going to be participating in the course discussion forums, and I will as too periodically. But I also want to remind you to send me questions that you have so that I can respond to them during our weekly debrief. In terms of the final project, I hope you've started to think about that now, perhaps started to work on it. The important thing at this point is that you've started to identify the firm or the organization that you're going to analyze. Think about the tools we're developing. You can start to apply them already to that organization. Competitor analysis, environmental analysis, and by the end of this week, 5 Forces analysis. So a reminder again, we only have 6 weeks here. Your strategic analyses are due at the end of the week. I strongly encourage you to get working on them right away. Thank you and enjoy the week.